Hello everyone, myself Pramukar. My USN is 2SG22EC053. I'm going to explain about leaky bucket algorithm using C program. Now, let us see why this algorithm has been introduced. So, the leaky bucket algorithm was introduced primarily for the management of the flow of data in the network layer and to avoid the congestion flow. So, it is basically used for regulating the rate at which the data should be transmitted. So let us learn what is congestion. Congestion is nothing but when two or many packets have been present in the network layer and it is not been able to move forward, or it is causing the packet delay and loss of packet in terms which degrades the performance of the system. So this situation is called the congestion. So basically there are two layers which are responsible for handling the congestion. One is the network layer and the another one is the transport layer. Uh, One of the best effective way to control congestion is to reduce the load to the transport layer, and the another one is to prevent by leaky bucket algorithm. So let us learn the analogy for leaky bucket algorithm. Suppose let us assume that I have a bucket and I am giving an irregular flow of water to the bucket. I know that when the bucket is full and the water keeps on the bucket, when the water keeps on flowing at the bucket will overflow. But in case if I make a small hole into the bucket, the water at the bottom will be dropping constantly, so there will be no issue of overflow. In the same way, in the communication field, bucket is nothing like a buffer, and the water rate is the data rate. Whenever a data rate is been irregularly coming, the buffer becomes full. In order to release that buffer, I have to make a leak so that the packets won't packets do not remain at that place. So similarly, this was used in the leaky bucket algorithm. So this is the flow diagram of the leaky bucket algorithm. Leaky bucket algorithm says that whenever a packet arrives, it has two options, either full or empty. If the buffer is full, it is discarded, and if it is not, it is sent to the buffer. And buffer, as you know that it won't let the packet be in the buffer. So whenever the buffer enters, it moves quickly to the next stage in order to prevent the congestion. So it removes the packet at constant rate and it is sent to the processor. Now let us learn by Now let us see how the program works. The program consists of three libraries, and I have defined the bucket size as 10 and output it as 1. I have created a structure of name bucket. It consists of two parameters, size and water. I have initialized the parameters of bucket size and water as shown. Now the next function describes about the bucket overflow. If the bucket water and input exceeds the bucket size, then I should print it as bucket overflow. Otherwise, I need to put the water into the bucket. Now the next function describes that whenever the packets enter into the buffer, I need to remove it. So to remove it continuously, I have used the while loop and if and else statement to denote that if I need to leak the packet until the bucket is empty. So in the main program, I have been asked the user to give the number of packets coming into the buffer. So let us see how this output comes. So I have run the program and I am entering the number of packets for incoming. So as you see, as soon as I type the number of packets incoming, the output console is showing that the packet has been leaked. You can see that the packet is been leaked until the packets is becoming empty. So this algorithm works perfectly. Uh, so by this way the congestion can be controlled. Thank you.